Back now to give you the legal edge, and joining us as always is Bryan Waldman from the Sinus Dramus Law Firm. And in tonight's segment, we're talking about often misunderstood laws related to driving. Now, some people do break the law on purpose, like when they speed, but there are also laws that are broken because we simply don't know about them. Both can result in a ticket, points on our record, or dangerous driving. Now, Bryan, one law that's important to me and many parents out there, and that I do see people break all the time, involves school buses. What do drivers need to do when a school bus stops?
You're right, Lauren. I see this law broken really on a daily basis on my regular commute. In fact, the other day I was stopped for a school bus, and not only were people passing me, but people were honking at me because I stopped. And so here's the rule. When you see the flashing lights on a school bus, red flashing lights, you have to come to a stop, and you have to remain stopped at least 20 feet away from the bus in both directions. The only exception being if there's a boulevard or some type of divider in the road. You have to remain stopped until the flashing lights are turned off or until the bus starts moving forward again. It's really that simple.
What about the stop sign on the side of the bus? Some buses have them, sometimes I see them extended, sometimes they're not. What does that mean?
Yeah, the stop sign is a nice kind of reminder or courtesy. But really what the law says is that when those red flashers go on, you have to stop. There's nothing in the law about a stop sign on the side of the bus, so really it doesn't mean anything.
Emergency vehicles are also out on our roads. What are the laws regarding them when we see them on the side of the road?
Often misunderstood also, and it is confusing, and it's a relatively new law that's been amended a few times in recent years. So here's the law. If there's 2 or more lanes going in the same direction, and you see a state trooper or any type of police officer, a maintenance truck, a wrecker with its lights on the side of the road, you need to proceed with caution, the law says. Apparently they think you weren't proceeding with caution before that point, but proceed with caution, slow down to at least 10 miles per hour below the speed limit, and then if you can, move over at least 1 lane. If you're on a 2-lane road and there isn't, where you've only got 1 lane in each direction and you can't move over, or traffic won't let you move over on a regular lane road, you must slow down to below 10 miles per hour and then proceed with caution and give as much room as reasonable.
All right, let's talk about the left lane now. I know a lot of people that complain when a vehicle is in that left lane going too slow, and they say it's only for passing. So the question is the left lane really only for passing?
It's a little confusing in Michigan because if you have 2 lanes traveling in the same direction in Michigan, the left lane really is just for passing. If you have 3 or more lanes traveling in the same direction, the law says you can be in any lane at any speed that's within the appropriate speed limit.
Well, I think a lot of people just went, no way.
It doesn't really make a lot of sense, but that's exactly how the statute's written and the courts have interpreted it that way.
All right, good stuff. Thanks for giving us the legal edge, Bryan.